Hello, dear friends. This is computer department, and the subject is information and cyber security. Topic unit number 4. It is security requirements. Yesterday we have seen, in previous we have seen the different topics. That is OAKLA, VPN, and ISAKMP, and its operations. Right. Today, today we are going to see the topic on secure socket layer. Okay. Secure socket layer is a very important topic in the computer science or computer engineering, which is basically um, used or secure exchange of information between web browser and web servers. Okay, now let's start with SSL. So what is SSL? Secure socket layer. SSL, it is a protocol. It is an internet protocol for secure exchange of information between web browser and web server. Okay, SSL designed to make use of TCP to provide a reliable end-to-end secure service, right? And secure socket layer provides security services between TCP and application that use TCP. The SSL protocol is an internet protocol for secure exchange of information between web server and web browser. So we have some features of SSL. SSL server authentication, allowing a user to confirm a server's identity. SSL client authentication, allowing server to confirm user's identity. And encrypted SSL session, in which all information sent between browser and server is encrypted by the sending software and encrypted by the receiving software. SSL support multiple cryptographic algorithm. Now we have some topic regarding secure socket layer, that is SSL protocol stack, SSL record protocol, handshake protocol, exchange cipher specification algorithm, alert protocol. These are some points that we have covered today. We will cover today. Now start with SSL protocol stack. You can see the table, that is a protocol stack frame format. Okay, SL and TCP to provide reliable end-to-end secure service. SSL consists of two sub-protocol, one for establishing a secure connection and other for using it, right? So let's start with SSL record protocol. It provides basic security services to various higher layer protocol. HTTP, it provide it provides the transfer service for web client and interaction, right? SSL handshake protocol. SSL handshake protocol, SSL cipher specification protocol. These are used for management of SSL, right? Then Airtel alert, that is SSL alert protocol that exchanges, and we have already covered TCP and IP. Okay, so do you understand the SSL protocol stack? Okay, let's move with SSL record protocol. Okay, this is the basic diagram of SSL record protocol operation. You can see in the diagram, their first section is application data, that is in the full-fledged format. Next, the sequence from top to bottom, application data, fragment, compress, add MAC, encrypt, and append SSL. Now you can see the next is fragmentation. The application data is divided into the same blocks, that is fragment. Okay, all blocks are compressed in a single box, that is compress process. Add extra MAC and encrypt with MAC encrypted data, and connect append SSL record to the encrypted data. This is a simple operation of the SSL record protocol operation. The SSL protocol provides two services for service connection, that is confidentiality and message integrity. Uh, Confidentiality handshake protocol for encryption of SSL payload. Message integrity handshake protocol for message authentication code. SSL record protocol operation, that is fully shown in diagram. On the record protocol take applications message to transmit, fragment data, compress, applies MAC, encrypts, add header, and transmit the TCP segmentation. Okay, understand this topic. This is very easy topic. Okay, now go with handshake protocol. This is a handshake protocol. In the handshake protocol, allows the server and client authenticate each other and negotiate encryption between transmitting application data. Various messages are used in protocol. So we have a diagram that shows the server and server communication. That client require send a request and server sends acknowledgement. In the first phase there are four phases. First is a client says hello, and the server replies that server hello. Okay, in the second phase, server send the certificate, server key exchange, and certificate request, and server hello done. All the sends to the client. Okay, then client again client sends the certificate, send exchange certificate, and certificate verify. This is the phase 3. And phase 4, in the phase 4 change the cipher specification and then send the finish message. Server replies change cipher specification and finish replies. That is the section 4. Okay, these are the four phase of handshake protocol. Next is a change cipher specification protocol. The diagram shows the cipher specification protocol. The change cipher specification protocol is used to change the encryption being used by the client and server. It is normally used as a part of handshake process to switch a symmetric key encryption. This protocol consists of single message, which consists of single byte with the value 1. The sole the sole purpose of this message is to cause the pending state to the copied into the current state, which updates the cipher suit to be used on the connection. The change cipher specification protocol exists to single transition in ciphering strategies. The protocol consists of single message which is encrypted and compressed under the current cipher space. The message consists of single byte of one value. The change cipher specification message is sent by both client and server, notify receiving party that subsequent record will be protected under the just negotiated cipher space and keys. When the client and server receives the exchange cipher space message, it copies the pending read state into the current read state. When the client and server writes a change cipherspace message, it copies the pending write state into the current write state. Okay, the you can say the client side. The client sends a change cipherspace message following handshake. Key exchange and certificate verifies message if any, and server sends after successfully processing key exchange message it received from the client. Okay, so this is a simple process of cipherspace protocol, change cipher protocol. This is last topic of our session is alert protocol. The alert protocol is basically used to convey SSL related alerts to the peer entity. Alert message are encrypted and compressed as a specified by the current connection state. Alert message with a level of fatal result in the immediate termination of the connection. In this case, other connection corresponding to the session may continue. However, the session identifier must be cancelled, preventing the failed session from being used establishing new connection. Each message in this protocol consists of 2 bytes. First, value warning. Second, or fatal. Second, convey this severity of the message. If the level is fatal, SSL immediately terminates the connection. Other connection on the same session may continue, but no new connection on this session may be established. The second byte contains a code that indicates the specific alert. So these are the some alert procedure and uses of the alert process for alert protocol. Now we have completed our today's topic. Okay, thank you.